The first time I got started in tattooing was by accident. I got sent away to go live with my uncle because I wasn't doing very well. I was about 15, 14 or 15, and I was just working with him. I was making so much money as a kid, $400 a month, that I didn't know what to do with it. So I walked into a tattoo shop one day, and they wouldn't tattoo me because of my age, because I didn't have a parent consent. But I didn't understand that at the time, so I wanted to get tattooed. I didn't care about none of that. So I asked my uncle to let me borrow his credit card so I could order some soccer shoes, supposedly. But I ended up ordering a bunch of tattoo supplies, and I would know that they would go play soccer every Sunday. The whole as a family, everybody would go. So I started staying home to tattoo myself, and I started telling my uncle, like, nah, I gotta call my girlfriend back in Reno, you know, I just made up some bullshit. And that was it, that's how it started. My art style is anything really, you know, anything that someone brings, or my style comes from people's art, like people's ideas. You know, I have to figure out what they want and try to do it. But I've never, people ask me all the time, what's your style? Like, what's your favorite stuff to do? And you never know until you do it. Like, oh shit, I never knew I liked this stuff. Yeah. What do I do for fun? Outside of tattooing, I either play soccer, I paint a lot, or I just chill with the kids. I don't know. It's very simple. My life is a couple things and that's it. Back to tattooing. I've been tattooing for almost 15 years. The longest tattoo session was all day. We started like at 10, we probably stopped like at 2 in the morning. Yeah, and it was such a long day, but I mean, people come from out of town and sometimes you have to pull those days. It was good money, but yeah, you're tired. Do I find myself doing the same tattoo? Sometimes. Yeah, like the infinity symbols, stars, skulls. Yeah, those are forever. You're horrible at doing straight lines, and you don't know how important it is to do a straight line until you sit back and you look at that star and it's all fucking off. Yeah, so yeah, you start getting very sharp, and those are the ones that you need to be sharp on. Those are the ones that you need to be good at, because if you can't get from that level, if you can't get good at that level, then you'll never move on to somebody's portrait or somebody's more important things. Do I treat my apprentices differently? Yeah, I take care of them. You know, it's a difference between, hey, I'm teaching you something and you need to help me because I'm giving you something else. Like, nah, I want you to grow. You know, my apprentices now, you know, I make sure I tip them. I make sure they have gas money or something to eat. Make sure that they're okay. Make sure they're on their shit. Like, as in assignments. You know, give them homework and stuff. Like, hey, you haven't been painting. You haven't been doing it. Where's your sketchbook? You know, I worry about that. You know, to me that's important. If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, it reflects on me. You know, even though nobody knows that you're my apprentice, I still feel like you should be successful. You should be where I'm at. We offer a lot of good work. We offer and more, I don't know if it's the right word, but more personable, more, you know, it's a lot of shops are too busy. You know, I feel I worked in a few shops and some of them are just too busy, too hectic. You know, you lose that connection sometimes. Like, a customer comes in and it's me and the client, you know, it's a mutual thing. Sometimes they feel like, oh, well, this is all I want. And like, okay, cool. Well, you just do it and all of a sudden you have another client. And I don't know, this shop doesn't work that way. It's more, I make sure your tattoo is the way you want it. And I feel it from the time that I take to listen to them, to listen to their ideas and to come up with the design. It's not just like, all right, cool, let's pull this off Google and boom, let's get you going. Like, no, I think it's more, let's take our time. Let's make sure you're happy with with what we're doing. You know, it's forever. Some people, they get tattooed just because they're excited, but they really don't. They don't want it on the left arm. They want it on the right arm. They just didn't know that by flipping the picture, like just little things, you know. And if you listen to that client, you'll figure it out. Hi guys, my name is Vaka. I work over at Tidal Wave Tattoo, and hope to see you guys soon.